mind
People
point,
would still
right?
be alive.
Trying to make people think that crime is up when crime is down under Joe Biden and crime was up under Donald Trump. Now, I don't know how often that gets reported on this network, so if you're watching this at home, do yourself a favor and look up the data.
Pete kind of ate there. He literally just called a Fox News host a liar to her face on her network. And while I gotta admit, I haven't always been a fan of Petey Boy in the past, he's kind of been eating it up lately. I mean, going on Fox News and spitting facts like that is super freaking cool. And he'll never be invited back on Fox News for sure. But in my opinion, it was worth it.
He even broke his promise to that January 6th mob when he said, "I will be at your side when you march down to the Capitol." But he actually did keep two promises. He kept his promise to destroy the right to choose in this country, and he kept his promise on tax cuts for the rich. And if you want to know what a second Trump term would be like, I would start by looking at those rare promises that he actually managed to keep.
Snaps for Pete. Snaps for Pete, guys. Gotta give the Fox News host credit, though, considering she keeps going back for more questions and he just keeps hitting him out of the park and embarrassing the heck out of Fox News with them.
Whether we're talking about choice and her stance on defending a woman's right to choose versus Donald Trump, who eliminated a right to choose in this country.
Well, he sent it back to the states, to be fair.
Let's be very clear. He is proud of the fact that he demolished the national right to choose in this country, period.
But there are states that are figuring this out. I mean, there are some that are, I mean, it's nearly impossible, a 6-week ban or less. But there are others, there are states in this country that allow no restrictions up until the due date of a child.
There was a national right to choose in this country, law of the land, for 50 years, which the vast majority of Americans believed was the right thing to do. But Donald Trump made a promise.
A lot of Republicans underestimate Pete. They think that he's young, he's inexperienced, he has a history of occasionally fumbling the ball. But he's really smart. I need to remind people, Pete Buttigieg is incredibly intelligent. He used to work in the military. He speaks 8 languages, and he has proven himself to handle well on camera and in front of crowds.
De France, je voudrais dire que nous partageons la douleur aujourd'hui, que la cathédrale de Notre-Dame, c'était comme un cadeau على l'espèce humaine. أهلا وسهلا أنا بيت بوتيجيج رئيس مدني في مدينة ساوث بند إنديانا. Hay que establecer un sentido de inclusión en nuestro país. Salam, Pete Buttigieg hasta. Sì, chiaro, ma tutta la prospettiva europea è tanto importante. Scusi, è difficile dimenticare molto, ma I was pretty excited. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're bigger than him. Don't worry about it. Whoa. So, okay, dude, but can I finish my remarks? Like, are you afraid to hear what I have to say? Yes. Are you afraid to hear what I have to say? Yes. Are you afraid of what I have to say? Do you denounce white supremacy? Good. Then we agreed on something. That's a beginning point. See if you can get your president to do the same thing.
He's been very good at this kind of stuff in the past, but he killed it so hard in this Fox interview that recently happened that there's a hashtag going around Twitter called Slayer Pete.
Well, voters have said that they are much less worried about the mental acuity and the physical strength of President Trump. They see
compared to Biden or compared to Harris? I'm pretty sure voters are worried about the age and acuity of President Trump compared to Kamala Harris, who represents being a generation younger. And how could anybody not watch the stuff he's saying, the rambling on the trail, and not be just a little bit concerned?
Well, that is certainly one of her talking points, and one of yours now as her campaign too.
And something most Americans believe.
Well,
the fact that he killed it so hard, and the fact that it was big enough to warrant a hashtag on Twitter and to become trending, tells me that that's really missing from the media landscape. People loved that he came prepared, that he brought facts, and that he wasn't afraid to push back against the Fox News narrative, because let's be honest, it just goes around and around in a circle in a little vacuum, and the same fake information gets swirled around and spread to their viewers. And while, like I said, I don't think he'll be invited back on Fox News anytime soon, it already happened. The interview happened and people saw it. And I know there are people out there who only watch Fox News. And all I can hope is that he reached at least one viewer and made them think, oh, that's not true, or oh, that is true. And maybe, just maybe, they did a Google search and they found out new information that they hadn't been privy to before because they only watched Fox News. Either way, this interview had me kicking my feet and giggling in a way I never had before over Petey Boy. He's won me over a little bit. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out some of my content that isn't news related, you can check out my personal YouTube channel at Bad Gamer Wyatt. And until then, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.